Well, hello there and good day. Thank you for joining us. I'm FrostPDP and this is Ariel. She's being very feisty, so expect an eviction in the immediate future. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. This is Baldur's Gate 3 Gale of Waterdeep, episode 121. We're going to talk to some pigeons, but first we're going to talk to this guy, Jeffers.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Hey, cool. Next, we're going to see if we can read any of these things. Just read, by the way. First, I'm currently stuck in Remington, but I expect you to get in the city soon. When I do, I hope you'll grant me an interview at your famous foundry, because I'm going to need work, and I'm really good at hammering, and tonguing. Anyway, don't forget me. I'll be coming around shortly, so you can hire me if you want to. Lord Harvard for Gist. Your reputation as charitable gnome is renowned far beyond the walls of Baldur's Gate, those walls that would preserve my family from the rage of the absolute cult. Could we but gain admittance? However, the Flaming Fist at the south span of worms at crossing adamant, they refuse to let us in. I beg you to please use your influence to send a message to them allowing our passage. We would owe you our undying gratitude, and if you were in need of an experienced scribe, I would be willing to work for only the most nominal wages. Petitioner name here. The Flaming Fist Company regrets to inform you that your request to enter Baldur's Gate has been denied. This is due to... Thing. Denied petitioners may apply after 10 days, but too frequent reapplications is considered harassment, subject to penalty. Dear Lily, Daughters and I can't believe our luck in getting you admitted to Provost as a boarding student. Before this refugee crisis sealed the city gates. Cost 2 arms and a leg. Keeps inside the gates walls and the dangerous pass. It's worth whatever we had to pay. Now don't worry about your parents. We're safe enough in Rivington as long as still watch here to protect us. Whatever happens, whatever you hear, don't take it into your head to leave the city. Knowing that you're safe at the academy is what we're going keeps us going every day. We'll get through this. You know we will. Helm bless you and keep you low. I'm wondering if I should bring these letters with me. I guess these are just decorations, but yeah, anyway. We have Karlak here. She's got Speak with Animals on.
Hey. I've no need of a wing man. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing. A little wet under the wing for our unit. The commander will soon straighten you out. Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on! At ease! At ease! I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Chianfa. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day. Damned awful business. Fine fires, a lot of them. Gone without a trace. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the Blighter. If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return. Leave me be, Groundwalker. I've reports to prepare. You'll want to watch out for the enemy's observation post, of course. Tallest point around these parts. It used to make a bloody awful racket, but it's fallen silent. No doubt our enemy has claimed the territory.
Good, got my inspirations back from the silly shit that I've seen. Him is what it is in Yale.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
How goes the search? Assassins under this temple is certainly unnerving news. Thank you for taking care of them. You're on the right track. Please, keep looking.
Right away. Over there.
What's that?
Isn't that Gale's Tressim? What's she doing here?
With silver tongue.
Mr. Dakarios, heavens! Fancy seeing you here. I suppose you won't be terribly shocked to find your old friend Tara amongst the pigeons. They've always been a personal favorite. Oh, but that reminds me, I found you something. A lovely little keepsake. In the past, it might have helped with your condition, but now that you're better, perhaps you can put it to some other use. One needn't guess. Pigeon meat is my second favorite. More's the pity, but no bother. These pigeons are quite delicious. Well, these must be important birds indeed, Mr. Dakarios. Forgive me for feasting on their bodies and bones so very voraciously. I'll be on my way then. There are a few places in the city I'd like to visit. I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to share. Until then, all on the up and up with you, sir? You love it, don't you, sir? Like a fish in water. I'll see you soon, I'm sure, Mr. Dakarios. Do take care of yourself.
It's
all right?
fucking Tara. Ooh, Ring of Blink. You know what? I'm good.
Call and I answer. Going. Poking, prodding.
Special and dark extension of Ro, Moon Glow only. Look, Ro, you You city's end have always been consummate professionals to me, so I don't understand why the Walking's rest cell is so useless. I was supposed to receive several items from them a few days ago, but I've heard absolutely nothing. Could you put out some feelers? Zaris isn't answering my correspondence anymore.
Hello there.
Oakfather preserve you. One with the weave. It shall be done.
I would have liked another teleport point in this area.
You're going to hire all the refugees.
Reminding me this is our city. We don't take kindly to parasites.
Certainly.
Go away!
You can leave, or I can make you. I'm happy either way. You can leave.
I'll keep talking to you.
This is our city. They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
It won't. Soon the bastards will outnumber us. They'll come to our homes, jobs, everything.
Kick 'em all out!
Whatever it takes.
They'll run for the damn hills.
There is work to do.
Your desire. Let's explore.
Nothing particularly interesting. I was hoping for like flavor text.
Yes.
Don't suppose you've stumbled across those letters yet? Thank the gods! Unopened as well. Oh, what a relief. My customers will be most pleased. Here's your fee. As promised.
So you do this little quest, and all of a sudden you've got the money to make it into the city, which we're gonna do after a long rest. I mean, we could, couldn't we?
Am I needed?
I mean... I guess we don't need a long rest. Yet.
Not around.
We're close, though.
Might as well.
No refugees. It is decreed. Or do you have the means to support yourself? Then you don't need to be in the city. Next! No refugees. It is decreed. Or do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's decree on extraordinary wartime measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name?
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate in the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
State your business.
Hey, cool. This could be really awesome, but, you know, we're not getting audio.
Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known.
Whoa. My engine, it's almost, I don't know, buzzing. Like it's paying attention.
Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. It has seen the deep shadows of Grimforge, and the stone floors left bloodied. It knows the cold walls of Moonrise Towers, and the cultists who fell there. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die. Please comply now, citizen. I will interpret any further hesitation as resistance.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Villains, take heed.
God damn it all!
Recovery is imminent.
Bastards, or I'll have your heads!
It is damaged, citizen.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago,
Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Immediately.
Bloody gnomes. We need to find where they burrowed themselves up. You an adventurer? Looking to pad your purse? Find their foxhole. Bring me their chief's head. The fist will reward you well. You'll change your mind once they kill innocent citizens. The only language they'll understand is that of intimidating violence. I agree. But we can't leave our post. Not with all the patriarchs meeting in Worm's Rock for the coronation. You've the right look. Solid bones. Steady face. The kind that cleans up vermin for pay.
Mrs. and I have been dreaming about the city. No more sleeping rough. Didn't expect to find it locked down tighter than a watcher's fist.
Looking for lodgings? Don't bother. All the decent places are gone. Damned coronation.
Hear me out. Jerez's caress also has...
You're not...
What's that?
Listen, it's got private rooms and all-round pleasant folks.
Bloody gnomes. We need... You an adventurer?
Greetings.
Our game, just keep it up. Fugitives and bounties. None of these known terror bringers and violent peace disruptors will be killed on sight.
Anything happen to you?
Look at you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch.
Worm's Crossing.
I don't mind.
This place has been a haven
Honestly.
And Harpers were less than welcome in the city
We're
proper.
getting a real room.
Seems hard to imagine.
I found so many victims from Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever.
Hear me. Jerez's caress also has roots.
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
I'd probably break his...
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Let me show you. Pleasure doing.
Have time. The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found. Just think. Soon we'll feel the sun on our skin. After all this time.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on. The landlord, Sir Frago Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you. How dare you? Accusing an upstanding citizen like me of being a dwarf? I'm a halfling. Both.
Oops.
Maybe even
It is you. Most definitely not anyone else. Salutations and hello and whatnot.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up. Have a skeg at these.
Skeg?
That should do you. This adventurer lark is rubbish. Should have listened to me, Dar. Become a tanner. Bet they're gasping for tanners in Baldur's Gate.
Blood
bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren. And they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it. The bridge guard chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it. There's not even any goddamn dragons round here to slay. Bet they let us in then.
Oh, that's not foreshadowing.
What do you reckon, lad? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs? Aye, I'll second that. It's alright where we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more are needed.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done, and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him. Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion? It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free. You can't mean that.
He's playing mind games. He can't raise a hand to the Master, let alone kill him.
You have no idea what I can do. Is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother, please!
Fine. You owe your wretched life to my friend.
He called me his friend.
Now tell me what I need to know.
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time. Hidden from us all. Do you really think you can stop him?
I'm the only one who can. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I don't need to fear him anymore.
Oh, that was
Now
a money shot.
Before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them. You sound surprised. I am capable of doing the right thing from time to time. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're doomed. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves. Trust me, I'd rather slaughter someone else's family, but if that's what it takes. And it's not like their sweet innocence. They brought Cazador just as many victims as I did. You're not getting sentimental, are you? I thought you were with me on this. Then we'll deal with it. It can't be worse than everything else we've faced. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
On it. Let's have a peek inside. Shapeshifter. Looks like it fits right here. There's blood near the bed.
2 hands now, 2 hands, 2 of them. More needed. Not enough. Must cover myself in glory to be covered in blood. More. Big yawn, kitty.
Is it a requirement of evil to enjoy pickling body parts?
Messy splatters of deep red, brown adorn this scrap of parchment. Those wishing to face the Dread Lord's tribunal and enter the Temple of Baal must slay the targets on this list and frame the corpses as a murder by the cult of the Absolute. Bring the victim's hand as proof of killing. Walk in blood, aspirant. So good.
This map. Shapeshifter's locations, Father Lorgan's name. The killer was here.
This letter is torn and stained. Some of the words are indecipherable. Take the blankest, find the vlit, and make them offerings in blit, his name. Bring their blit to the blit, prove your worth. Become blit of the highest court.
This map. Shapeshifter's locations, Father Lorgan's name. The killer was here.
And they notice several scratchy annotations detailing how to adapt these to human shape. Christ, they're eating people. Purple worm toxin. And she lasted surprisingly long. I'll give her that.
So Baal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do.
Here, it's super animated. I love it.
Told her. That is refreshing, I suppose. Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Baalspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
Why would we want to enter the Temple of Baal? Please, that's funny.
What's plain to you wasn't so plain to many.
One crush can near very little is hidden behind doors.
Which means we're getting a real.
It's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
Librarian. Why are some people so strange about Sharess's caress? It's just sex.
Thank you, Glitchy.
Oh, we're not queuing for Sharess's caress. Not yet, anyway. Head on in.
I might have to turn graphic settings down.
People are just walking into Sharess's caress like it was any old business. No disrespect to you, of course, if you're a patron.
From decadent drow to whip-cracking librarians, we cater to all tastes. See Mamselle Amira for a full list of company. Welcome to Sharess's Caress, where our libations and sensual indulgences restore even the weariest souls.
My headphones just died. That was weird. Let's try that again.
Welcome to Sharess's Caress, where our libations and sensual indulgences restore even the weariest souls.
I think this is where I leave you. I'm going to thank you all so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like, share, subscribe, friend, follow, whatever buttons. It really does help the channel grow. It's me know what you're watching so I can keep making more of it, and I really do appreciate it from the very bottom of my heart. I'm on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Discord, all those good things. Links in the description down below. Thank you all always for joining me, and as always, pieces.